Okay, I'm out here again. Got people out here fishing. Just out here on my walk. And gotta get it in. Feel me? Last time I spoke on my walk, I talked about religion, and a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but there was some people that felt the way. Keep trying to tell y'all, man. Boy, look at here. Religion is one of the things that held us back for a long time. And God ain't gonna punish you because you want to know the truth. Matter of fact, the definition and everything you know about God came from the same people that keep giving you white popes. Why isn't that a pope haven't been black? Right? Let's speak on it. Right? Since you know y'all scared, everybody's scared to talk about religion and all this. Your ignorance about religion ain't gonna save you, bro. Right? And I tell y'all all the time, the position of a pope. They got this thing called a divine right. And basically the divine right says that God gave the pope authority over us until he returns. Where the fuck is this message at? You gotta be stupid to believe some shit like that, first of all. Like, let's just call a spade, because I'm a real one. I don't hide behind all that stuff, right? I just know too much about this stuff. But like I say, why won't they give you a black pope? You know why they won't give you a black pope. Huh? The thing is this. That's crazy to believe that a divine right was given to someone to govern us until God come back. Come on, bro. Anyway, the Vatican got its own money, its own properties, land, businesses, and its people dying every day from starvation, living homelessness, on drugs. And remember, I told y'all, these drugs weren't put here by us, it was put here by them. Ain't nobody you know can make fentanyl. Can't nobody you know make cocaine. Who you know can make cocaine from a coca plant, poppy plant, wherever it come from, wherever planets come from, wherever planet, who you know can take the plant and make cocaine? No fucking body. So the shit is coming here by the same people, right? That's governing everything we do. Let me tell y'all something. Spells. These people put spells on you every day and you don't know it. I'm gonna tell you why. The English language is magic. That's what it is. The English language. Something that simple that you don't think controls you because you're ignorant to it. And ignorant just means you don't know. And in some cases you ignored it, which makes it your responsibility. Let's go back to belief. Remember what a belief is. Belief means you accepted something. Go look it up. So if you accept the bullshit they give you, that's your responsibility. See how they fuck you with words? Oh, you gotta believe. Meaning you have to accept whatever I'm shoving down your throat without any information this stuff existed, without no known evidence. You gotta believe. You can't believe and know something is true at the same time. Let me say that again. You cannot believe and know something is true at the same time. Do you believe that's your mama? Or do you believe that's your children when you know that's your children? You can't believe and know something is true at the same time. But this is how they get you with words. Oh, the belief. And most people that speaking is speaking it from a place of ignorance. So belief means, and you can go look it up right now, please take your phone and go look up what does belief mean. It means acceptance. You accepted whatever they force down your throat. That's all a belief is. So if you accepted it, that's your responsibility. You responsible for that. They didn't make you accept. Well, they did. They coerced you. They scared you. But you accepted it to believe it. To believe something, right? Now, when a person like me can come and tell you, you can heal yourself. People like, oh, you can heal yourself. Man, you got some of the most powerful speaking and so-called influential people in the world who won't believe this. You can heal yourself. Of course you can heal yourself. And this is how I know most people don't know nothing about God. They don't know nothing about us, you know, as a people. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you. if a woman can, I think they call it, I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it, but they call it phantom behavior or whatever. But basically what it is when a woman thinks they're pregnant, they're not pregnant, but they think they're pregnant so much to the point they have the symptoms. Some of them, their stomach get bigger. Some of them even have contractions. That should tell you right there how powerful your mind is. But the people that's running the school systems and the pharmaceutical companies and all the education, the people that's running that, they'll never inform you of that. That's why you are stuck in ignorance. And when people like me try to come and tell you difference, when you've been told this all your life, you created cognitive dissonance. You don't believe it. Your brain by default will challenge it. You don't know that, they do. But if a woman can think so much to the point like they think they pregnant to the point they have contractions, how powerful is your mind? When you go to talking about, oh, I got a cold, all you're doing is telling your brain that you're sick. And once you do that, your body starts to react just what your brain is telling it. You can tell yourself, if you didn't know what the word sick mean, your body wouldn't be able to activate it. And this is how I tell y'all, words have spells and words have emotions attached. And they teach us certain words and they use it against us. I told y'all about the Indian tribe. They tried to convert to Christians. They couldn't convert them because they didn't know what the word devil meant. They didn't know none of these words. So the sorcery didn't work on them. They had to teach them what devil meant, that meant, and when they did that, they was able to convert them to Christians. Why is it that every explorer or every crusade that came to new territories, they had to convert them to be Christians? Because I told y'all, religion throws logic out the window. Right? And they gave you the image of God in their image. Right? Don't make no sense, but a lot of y'all are just scared and shit. Y'all fear that. And that's okay. It ain't your fault. Your brain is a receiver. And what you've been receiving your whole life is basically the same people that have been oppressing us are the ones that gave you your religion and told you this is what it is. And when someone like me speaks of African deities, Ashe, when we speak of Ogun, or African deities that they've stolen, you go to looking at me like, oh, you the devil, you wrong. But if you use logic, right? Logic, you're participating in a Western world religion, not your own culture. They even put Africa on the map small by default, when in reality you can fit 5 Americas in Africa. Africa is the only continent that doesn't need nobody for shit, nigga. But I keep trying to tell you, you cannot free a slave unless he or she knows they're in bondage. Some of y'all gonna die knowing nothing, and it's not your fault. You've been born into a world where they plug you up to this school system and fried you. You fried. Don't matter what color you are. You could be white, black, whatever. If you don't have true knowledge, because a lot of us don't learn from Mother Nature, right? We don't learn from the birds. We think a bird is a bird. Like I told y'all last time, look at the patterns on that bird. Look at the color. Them motherfuckers done turned birds into drones. So most birds you might see today ain't even a bird, it's a drone. Go look it up. They got company trucks riding around with birds on the truck telling you, don't kill these birds, these are drones. Man, let me tell you something, man. The Western man has broke the world. The world is broken and all fucked up because these people have conditioned us to accept shit that don't even make sense. Right? Took away all the fruit trees. You can't go nowhere and find a fruit tree. When we was young, we could go in the bitch yard and get oranges, grapefruit, guavas, Florida plums. Man, you can't get none of that shit no more, and nobody's saying nothing. They rushing you to the store and then replace that shit with GMO, seedless. Why don't shit have seeds in it? Naturally, fruits will fall to the ground and replenish and regrow itself, because that's what God intended it to do. But the Western man done fucked everything up. They done fucked the world up, man. You know what I'm saying? Monsanto, go look up Monsanto. The million-man march they had in New York about Monsanto ain't getting no television coverage, because they don't want you to know about Monsanto. But what I'm saying is this, bro. We don't do nothing that God tells us to do at all. They're making everything that's artificial, official. Even dating. You don't even meet people no more. You meet them online. That shit ain't official. That's not real. Let me tell you something. Your brain is a receiver. And whoever you allow to program that brain, that's all you're gonna be capable of doing. You ain't nothing but a goddamn computer. Why you think you have memory like a computer? Well, a computer have memory like you. So that lets you know they not that smart. They built computers based off of us. Why you think computers have memory like us? Process shit like us. They understand. If you don't have the programming to process what I'm telling you, you're gonna reject it like a computer. If you don't put the proper programming on a computer, it can't process that task or do that task. So if we send you to a school where we teach you nothing, and a lot of y'all that's been out of school, y'all know what worked. Half the shit they taught us don't work. We already know that they pretty much made schools to create slaves, right? We just need you smart enough to do as told. And those who go a little above that, for whatever reason, we're gonna find a way to monetize y'all too, but majority of y'all gonna be slaves. And that's basically what school does. So school don't give you the proper programming to put you in a position to get you out your current situation. You got black people worshiping white gods. That shit don't make no sense. They don't worship black gods. No other culture worship a god that don't look like them. You think an alligator gonna worship a fox? Like, use logic. Don't take what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. If you scared, you scared, but your ignorance ain't gonna save your ass. That's on you. I'm at a point, I don't have time to pamper. I don't have the time to try to convince nobody. Like they say, when you play Jesus, you get pinned to the cross. I'm not here to convince you anything. I'm just here to tell you so that you can hopefully use some type of common sense and it start awakening you. But everybody ain't gonna be awakened. I can tell you that right now. You got some people gonna say this and don't know nothing about religion. Nah, I mean absolutely nothing about religion. And think God gonna save them. You are God. But you let those very people convince you differently. Why do you think they sell melanin by the ounce if you ain't a god? Why is the Eve gene only found in black women? Tell me that. You think they're gonna teach you this. They're not. Why? Like I say all the time, why would they educate you to overthrow them? We need our own schools, people. This is why they can have us convert to digital currency and no one says nothing. Meaning, money was backed by gold, but not no more. Now it's just backed by the belief that it's worth something. Just some paper. Now fast forward, they're not giving you paper no more. They're giving you ones and zeros in the system. Oh, you just did this and you did that, and it took you a month to do it. Okay, $8,000. That ain't no motherfucking money. That's 8,000 in a motherfucking system. But we so programmed. And I mean, you could take the smartest lawyer, you could take the smartest doctor. It doesn't matter. Oh, I got $8,000. No, the fuck you don't, nigga. The only money that exists for real is God's money. Resources, gold, silver, metals. We let man, like I said earlier, the Western man fuck the whole world up. crazy, bro. You got people right now that'll take a pill over a herb and call themselves religious. The same herb might be in that pill, but the man doesn't convince you the pill is most safer. When we know pharmaceutical drugs kill X amount of people every year, more people than on the streets. So pharmaceutical drugs kill more people than street drugs. But you'll let him tell you, which y'all don't understand, doctors get paid to prescribe you on shit. They get paid to prescribe you on dialysis. And that's why I say, bro, 3 things that never change: school, prisons, and religion. I'm gonna keep saying it, because like I said, I only had y'all for like 15, 20 minutes a day. They done had y'all whole life. Every fucking thing you know done came from these same stupid ass people. Same thing. But people think I'm crazy. Like I say in the movie, the one that everybody thought was crazy in the end had all the sense. You see that? You see that? Every motherfucking movie, the one that everybody thought was crazy in the end, that bitch, he was right. And the rest of the motherfuckers ain't know what the fuck was going on. We in trouble, people. But more importantly, the kids are in trouble. I children go to school every day and get plugged up to a system that's gonna guarantee these people an even further successful agenda moving forward, because the children are the future. The children are the future. So every time your child go to school, that child is being programmed to help facilitate and build this demonic empire up in some way. I don't care if they work for fast food. If they work fast food, they are help serving chemicals that are killing us one way or another. If they're a school teacher, they're participating in indoctrinating our children. If you're a doctor, you don't cure shit, right? Pharmaceutical company, they've been in business. Pfizer, they've been in business. Pharmaceutical company, they've been in business 170 some years and worth over $150 billion and ain't cured a motherfucking thing. Do you understand that? It's a loophole. You got people sitting at home on Facebook can send you out cures that can cure some shit because they don't have a wicked agenda. That's why I say, people, you're not dumb. I used to think people was dumb, because people gonna look at this and say, oh, here, I'm talking with sense. But I used to say people are dumb. They're stupid as hell. But I stopped saying it. Why? Because I had to realize, y'all ain't dumb. Y'all just programmed. Y'all ain't dumb. You just programmed. If I made you go to my school and I taught you what I wanted to teach you, and I built a society that's going to align with the shit that I teach you to keep you even more locked in that fucked up reality, you're locked in box. You seen the movie Get Out? You can't get out. You're in. Them bitch taught us to eat 3 times a day. Your stomach this big. Then they taught you, oh, you supposed to eat snacks. Who invented snacks? I told you, you think cause you think cause you ain't shot or stabbed somebody that you ain't a killer. If you a mother, and there's no disrespect, if you a mother and you got a pantry full of snacks, you a killer. You see how that works? You feeding them. You feeding them Oreos and what them little Lunchables. You feeding them all these chemicals. You a killer. You know how many kids have diabetes? Children, diabetes, bro. It's crazy. But they gonna promote this shit to you. If I've eaten Oreos when I was younger. If you eat an Oreo today, you know how much sugar in that shit? You see how sweet that motherfucker is? Don't you know that the candy industry works close with the dental industry? Eat candy, rot in your teeth, it's a cycle. And the dentist, that shit is a big scam. All that shit is a big scam. That's all it is. It's a scam. That's it. You weren't supposed to pull your wisdom tooth. Honestly, let me tell y'all something. I don't brush my teeth every day. I know some people gonna be like, cause you programmed to brush your teeth every day. You programmed to use what they call Colgate that has fluoride in it. You forced to use the water that's tapped to you. If you live in the southwest section of a city, This is where all the fluoride goes. It ain't going on the northeast side. Or you think you never hear niggas rap about them? I'm from the northeast. You never heard that. Because that's where the rich people at. I'm from the south or the west. This is where the Martin Luther King, the railroad tracks, and oil stains on the ground. This is called redlining, people. Go look up what redlining is. Redlining is where they know based off your ethnicity, based off what you are, black, white, whatever, financially, based off your credit score, they know where you're gonna live. They redline it. Go look up redlining. Your ethnicity. Y'all, you get what I'm trying to say. Shit, I'm tired. But go look up what redlining is, and they know what to run those pipes. Fluoride. Let's get back to fluoride. Okay? We used to use Colgate to scrape the rust off of chrome bumpers. And you can go Google this. If that shit will scrape the rust off a bumper, what you think gonna do to your teeth? Y'all don't want to get into fluoride. Remember back in the days when they made us send that paper home and your mama had to sign that paper saying we can swish. It was called squish in Florida. It was a little small cup with some pink shit in it. And your mama had to sign. Your mama had to sign this paper. My bad, y'all. Your mama had to sign this paper. And they gave you a little small pink cup, which is called swish. Let me turn around. It's called swish. That was fluoride. That was mind poisoning. Okay? This is why your mama had to sign for it. And it fucked a lot of us up and we didn't even know it. We had to put it in our mouth and spit it out. It was some pink shit. And they did it through the schools. Well, I say, man, we ain't nothing but puppets. And most niggas are hollering about God. Man, God ain't got shit to do with why these people doing what they doing to us. See, God, the God thing they give you, it keep you occupied. Religion stops the poor man from killing the rich man. So while we occupied thinking God gonna come save us and this is God, this and God that, them folks steady doing the devil's work. What's the biggest trick they say the devil did? It's to convince you he never existed. And they doing a damn good job of that. People, we need our own schools. We need the real education. Thinking fluoride is good, and we got our children using that shit. Thinking fluoride is good to brush, and we letting our children use that shit. Man, fluoride is bro, that shit linked to all type of shit. Right? Use charcoal toothpaste. Fluoride free. I can tell y'all a lot of shit, man. I could put y'all on game about a lot of things. Like I was telling y'all about, somebody was saying when I spoke about symmetry and asymmetry. I'm gonna elaborate on that again because somebody made a comment. I don't know, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this and I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't want this video to be this long. Symmetry. You see how everything around you is in squares. Your bed is a square. The roof squared. The door entrance and the door is squared. Squares on the tiles on the floor. The reason why everything in your house is square is because you live in what they call an asymmetry design, which is designed to suck your energy. It is designed to suck your energy from a Mason standpoint. See, these are ancient astrologies and ancient education and knowledge that you have no idea of. But they do, because they stole all the books. They got all the real information. And it's under the Vatican right now, which they guard that shit 24/7. But they'll give you the Bible. Because like I said, if the Bible had any significant power of helping us get out of our current situation, they would have never introduced it to us. But they're not going to give us this other real knowledge. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all, get out of stupidity, dog. So, asymmetry. Let's go back to that, asymmetry. All the squares in your house and everything around you, this is that when you go to jail, that's why that shit built like a box. That's why when you get in trouble, you go to the box. The box and jails and those square walls are designed to chemically imbalance your brain. This is why people go to prison, they come home, they be crazy. Huh? You must understand what I'm saying. So what I'm telling you is this: asymmetry is where your house and everything around you is built in squares, right? To simply suck your energy. Now, symmetry, on the other hand, like I told y'all, when you look at castles, when you look at Buckingham, and when you look at cathedrals, mosques, you know what I'm saying? When you look at man, what it is, the mosques and the where the Jews go, where the Jewish people go at. Damn, I just had it. The mosque and the damn, what it is, y'all know what I'm talking about? Where the Jewish people go and pray. It'll come to me. So if you look at the designs of those places, they are built in symmetry. Or you think this is a spooky castle? Or you think those round and those crazy buildings was just some crazy design? See, this is all knowledge they stole. So everything they lived in was built in symmetry. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to Google. I want you to research the difference between symmetry and asymmetry when it comes to sucking your energy. Like, you got to dig. Don't just go for the first thing they tell you on Google or whatever. But type in, like, what's the difference between a symmetry-built house and an asymmetry-built house? Like, do your research, and you will see one is designed to suck your energy, which is asymmetry. Symmetry is designed in harmony. So you got to think, we throw it off of harmony just by the way they build shit around us from a Masonic standpoint, right? We throw it off of our of Mother Nature because we don't go to sleep when the sun rises. I mean, when the sun sets and wake up when the sun rises. We're off balance with that. We're off balance with music because they changed the frequency from a positive frequency to a negative frequency, thanks to Rockefeller. We're thrown off of our frequencies because they got rid of all the bells. This is one of the reasons why they fought World War II. Go look that up. Why did they fight World War II? Why did they get rid of all the bells, right? And they buried all the bells because these bells, when they rung, they sent out positive frequencies. This is how monks, when I say monks, I mean several, can stand over you in harmony and in frequency, and they can snatch pain out of you. Pain is different from sickness. Pain, the reason you feel it, it's just an indication that something is wrong there. That's why you feel it. See, the Most High, I don't want to put a name on, I say the Most High because God is everything. The Most High made it perfectly for us. Man came and screwed everything up, from religion to education to your perception of life is fucked up because of these people. You haven't experienced nothing. You got people that are scared to walk on the ground when you're supposed to be grounding. If you don't know, I did a video about this about 6 years ago. Grounding. When you take your shoes off. Matter of fact, take your blood pressure. Right? Take your blood pressure. Then take your shoes off and walk on the ground. Look, you're talking about Mother Nature. Walk on the ground for about 20 minutes with no shoes on, just grounding. Then take your blood pressure. And you'll understand this world is one big magnetic Powerball, and they know how to suck it out of your ass. Go look up ley lines. That's gonna blow your mind too. So I can give y'all the game. Go look up ley lines, right? Ley lines are negative and positive lines across the whole globe that our ancient ancestors knew about, that these motherfuckers know about, but they use it to their advantage. Everything that's built on negative ley lines are projects. You know, this is why everything is in the Southwest. Everything in the hood, you got to go to the Southwest, or go to the West, go to the East Side, West Side, South Side, all that shit. Go to the hood, Southwest. All this shit is built on negative ley lines. So as you walk out the door, you could damn near, if you in tune, you could walk out the door and feel the negativity. Look at the things that are built on positive ley lines. The octagon, certain churches, mosques. And I don't know why I can't remember the name of the places that Jewish people go in. Y'all know what it is. But all these things, monumental to them, are built on positive ley lines. Everything is numerology. Look at the 33rd ley line, and look at the things that now you got to imagine. This is a grid. This is a positive ley line, negative ley line that stretch all the way across the globe. Go look at the things that happen on the 33rd ley line. Everything is in numbers. Numbers can't lie. Numerology, astrology. This is why they won't give us this ancient education or knowledge. And they got us running around thinking because you got a couple plaques on the wall, you got a master's degrees and all, man, that shit fake. That shit got nothing to do with real education. That's just education within the matrix. So by man, all the bullshit that they put in front of us, yeah, they're gonna teach you how to finagle and make money off of it and use that shit against us. So yeah, they'll teach you how to be a lawyer. But in the wilderness or in the bush, ain't no such thing as no fucking lawyer. We talking about what God put us here to do and how to live. But I don't want to get off track. But people run around, they dumbfounded, dog, and that's why I don't argue with people. You are fried. And it ain't my fault. It ain't even your fault. You are fried that you was born into a world where them people plug you up to their school system and taught you all this bullshit. And then they turned around and monetized it. They taught you what taste is, right? If they would have never taught us what taste is, we can stomach these herbs and so shit that tastes bad is good for you. Shit that tastes good is bad for you. They taught us what taste was. Same thing with the Indians. The Indians ain't know what the devil and the God and all, so they couldn't convert them to Christians. They had to teach them what that was, and then they was able to do it. So they taught us this tastes good, this tastes bad, this tastes good. So now we programmed to where when they give us candy and sugar and shit that gonna fuck us up, we love it. But the real shit, I don't want to eat that. Look at these little children. I don't want to eat no. I don't eat green beans. And how the fuck could children not eat one of the most precious things to eat, even though they done fucked up a lot of these vegetables? A lot of them are hybrids, and we don't even know that, but I'd rather them eat that than Oreos. But what I'm telling y'all is this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Your one only life, right? Seek real knowledge and let your common sense guide you. Remember, nothing till today has worked for none of us. We are still poor as we were over 400 years ago. Something is broke. Religion ain't working. It ain't gonna work. Not their religion. It ain't gonna work. The school systems, it ain't gonna work. Because these people are teaching us how to go out here in the world and be afraid of this, be afraid of that, don't do this. But all these things are being taught by man, right? The very precious things we don't fucking acknowledge. Breathing, right? Oh, I got a bad day. Got a bad day? Why? Because you got a flat tire? Your children ain't in the hospital, right? You ain't standing over somebody you love in the hospital, finna pull the plug. You have to recondition your mind. And you got to get around people like me that's gonna help you do that. Because I don't play that shit. All that talking down words or spells, I just told y'all that. The words have emotions attached. If you call a woman a bitch, watch what she do. A fuck nigga, man, that'll get you killed in Florida. Don't do that. Don't ever call nobody a fuck nigga or pussy nigga in Florida. You have to run it. But these words have emotions attached, and that's why I say people put spells on themselves every day. Oh, that's hard. Oh, I can't do that. Oh man, this and that. So now you done told all these cells in your body that you can't do it. So mentally, you're not gonna do it. And the things that they set us out to achieve in real life, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean shit, bro. That's why millionaires, they kill themselves every year. It ain't about the money. Look what homie out there doing. Homie out there enjoying himself in the wilderness, fishing. Just getting back to it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, just all this relationship shit. Man, like I tell people, man, work on yourself, king. Work on yourself, king. Work on yourself, queen. We let the world tell us what beauty is. These people monetize this shit on us, man. They promote beauty and products that will align with what they say beauty is. So if you're a woman that don't have eyelashes, which God gave you eyelashes, but if they're not long and pretty, you ugly. But they can program you to put these long ass eyelashes and give you that look. They can program you to make you think that that's the look. So people really think that is. That's why I told you, what you think ain't what you thinking. They thinking for you. You just don't understand that. They convinced us to eat pig's feet, pig's ass, cow's tongue. Like, shit don't make no sense. This is how they came up with the term from the rootum to the tootum, because they're gonna sell you everything on the pig from his nose to his tail. Why? Because it costs them money to dispose the leftovers. So they'll find a way to market it and tell you to eat it. So if they can convince you to do that, of course they can convince you that eyelashes will make a woman look good. All this will make a woman look good. Oh, this is beauty. Man, you beating your face up, man. Putting all that shit in your face. People catching cancer and all type of shit from this shit. All because you trying to look beautiful. Let me tell you something, man. If you ain't beautiful with yourself and you got to do all that stuff, and I'm not saying you don't have to do something. Like, if you want to do a little this, a little that, that's cool. But if you looking 100% for that to make you look beautiful, you're actually going opposite. Because you're fixing your face up to appease an imaginary character in your head, but not your primary self. So that new character, you can't just enhance the face. Like, you can't just go enhance your butt, your titties. Now you're moving away from your primary character, your primary self, into this new person. But that new person got to also enhance their understanding, enhance their characteristics. They got to enhance how they see things. Because now you got a different body. You're gonna get different approaches, attentions that body ain't mentally ready for. God then put you in that body. He put you in the body that you're in so that you'll be capable of receiving what you're supposed to receive. You must understand how this shit works, man. If let's just say this on the scale, from 1 to 10, y'all all are beautiful. But if you what we call or consider a 3, align with a 3, you gonna be the best, happiest in the world. So really, this number shit from 1 to 10 on beauty is really a facade. All it is stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, and you gonna be because everything has its levels. As a 3, you could be the finest 3 within the 3s, which is a mental thing if you could comprehend what I'm saying. But what I'm telling you is this: when you alter yourself from a 3 to an 8, man, you ain't ready for what comes with that, because you wasn't mentally built for that. You can't take that pressure, right? You throw one piece of sand in the sea, you just change the sea. You have to understand this shit. If you're a foe, stick with foes. Be the best motherfucking foe in the world, because this shit is all about balance. This is why I say I'm gonna let y'all go. You could be at a red light in your BMW, you and your wife, with y'all red bottoms on, y'all $1,000 suits, and y'all could be miserable as hell. Mad, y'all can't get along. You got money, she got money. The world telling you could do better. All this bullshit. And as you at that red light, 2 homeless people can walk by y'all car, holding hands, laughing, happy than a motherfucker. You must understand what I'm saying, people. Recreate what's happiness for you. Okay? We don't live as tribes like we're supposed to, where we'll acknowledge, we'll experience things the same, exactly the same. We don't. These people done taught us to live alone. That way they can conquer us. It's power in numbers, but they break us up. If you go to a community, each house out there in that community is a different world. It's a different tribe. So they got shit in their house that you don't got in your house, because they like this and you like that. But if we all live together, we would like the same things. We would eat the same things. It will be as one, as Ubuntu, that like my clothing line, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is my clothing line. Matter of fact, go to ubuntuapparel.com. Now, Ubuntu means I am because we are. Like, how can I be happy if everybody's sad? Ubuntu, U-B-U-N-T-U. Ubuntu Apparel. And like I'm trying to explain to y'all, you have to understand what I'm saying when it comes to frequency and things like that, bro. You have to, bro, because if you don't, you're gonna get taken advantage of. Listen, man, I love y'all. Like I say, man, put your comments on here. It's a long video, but if you made it this far, man, I want to say thank you so much. And I just try to wake people up, man. I just try to get people to see what it is, and don't be afraid, because you ain't ran across this video for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So redefine what beauty is to you, because as you see, none of that stuff works. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna live this life trying to appease and live through other people's ideologies, and you're gonna get lost, man. I'm telling you, bro. So what I'm saying is this, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. Like I say, please hit the share button. Sharing is caring, and it's free. And it's free, okay? And like I tell y'all all the time, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost, okay? I love y'all, man. I'll get with y'all on the next one, man. Peace.